Hey everybody, how's it going? Mike from the Focus Garage here, and today we're going to be installing a mount from Clearmounts right here in the center of my Audi S3. Now, if you're not familiar with this mount already, what's really unique about it is it doesn't use any kind of suction mounts or clips or anything like that and mount to your interior. It literally uses the rings here that you can see around the outside to mount around your climate control vents, which is pretty neat. So, what you basically have to do to install this is not very difficult at all. Whether your vehicle is warm or cold may decide how you end up doing this. I'm going to try and do it with the vehicle a little bit warm right now just because it's been very, very cold outside. So what you need to do is remove both of these vents. To make sure everything is as easy as possible in doing it, make sure that the vents are both in the upright or on position. So you can see here you've got this little black notch on both of them facing upright. This will mean that the vent is open and it'll help with aligning everything when it's ready to go. So you can either use your fingers and kind of pry around the outside here, back and forth, kind of wiggling your way out to get the vent out itself, or you can use a trim removal tool and kind of get in between the dashboard and the vent itself there to go ahead and remove the vents that way. Before I install this mount, I did want to mention I am super impressed with the quality of this. It's actually metal. So when I was buying this online, I wasn't sure if this was like plastic or what the deal was with this. You can see it's like a wrinkled black finish here. It's a very nice metal piece. So I thought it was going to be 3D printed or plastic. And this magnetic part actually comes with two other magnets you can put on the back of your phone or on the phone case that you've got to install it in your vehicle there. It does come with instructions, very, very simple, easy to follow pictures. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is remove these vents, get the clear mount aligned, and show you how it all kind of pops into place there. So that was incredibly easier than expected. Basically what I did here is with the little rotating part forward, I stuck my fingers, I'll show you here, kind of inside like a claw like this and pulled forward. Then what happened is the vent kind of got suspended a little bit out of the dash there. So I was able to kind of use my fingers to wedge my hand around the outside of the vent, kind of prying backwards around the silver lip here to pull them out. Make sure you're not pulling them straight down. The curvature of the dash is kind of, back a little bit. So they will go kind of up and out at a slight angle there. So now what you do is you go ahead and you take this clear mount and you install it between the vents all the way up to the silver piece. So now, as you can see in my lap, we've got the clear mount fully installed. You can kind of see here, like I was saying, it goes straight up to the lip of the vent surround, that silver part there. If you try and stop it before these plastic clips or in the middle here, you're going to have difficulty realigning your vents back into your car. So when you are installing these, make sure that it goes all the way to the front edge there. They aren't perfectly circular. You can see there's clips around the outside there. So there will be a little bit of shimmying in order to get this in there, 100% the right way. So now that I've got the vent mount obviously installed here, everything's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop these vents back in the dashboard. It may take a little bit of kind of shimmying, making sure that everything's lined up where it needs to be, just to make sure everything falls into place how it's got to go. But again, kind of make sure and remember that these come kind of out instead of straight in. So kind of angle them back in properly. And again, this is why I mentioned make sure that this part is upright. You can see there is an outline in here that matches the back of these. So they are not perfectly circular. There is that little bit of an outline there, whereas if these weren't perfectly straight, you're not going to fit them back into your dashboard there. So I'm going to go ahead, pop this bad boy back into my car, and I'll check in once we've got everything ready to go. And that's it. It's fully installed. I kid you not, it literally took 20 seconds tops maybe to go ahead and put these in here, and everything still functions the way it used to. So you can see, click that open, click that closed. Sorry about that. My mount was in the way there. Click that open, click that close. Now, since it is magnetic and my access port is magnetic, you will see that mounts right there to it. My access port usually sits here, and I'm going to be mounting my phone there just because this car is the older model where it doesn't have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay yet. So until I go ahead and get that installed, I figured I could just pop my phone up right here. But I want to hit you guys with that satisfying plastic removal that everybody loves with a new electronic piece there. So there it is, the Clearmount traditional style magnetic phone mount that mounts right in between your vents there, has a real slick look to it. And what I love about it is that if you didn't know it was there or you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't be aware that this car had that piece. It wouldn't look anything different or special to you there. So I absolutely love it. It fit great. It was very, very easy to install. Nothing weird there or anything. And yeah, that's going to pretty much sum it up for this one. So I just wanted to bring you guys along for that quick little installation video so you can see what these look like, or what this looks like rather, installed in my Audi S3. Now this will work on any 8V Audi S3 all the way until current A3, RS3, S3. It'll install the exact same way. All these cars have the exact same vents there, and that's all that's needed to go ahead and pop that in your vehicle. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. This is Mike from the Focus Garage signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video.